So on my previous Wingstar strategy videos, I've had a lot of requests to see real online races using my strategies. I was actually planning on waiting till Rainbow rank, which is the highest rank, before actually doing it. But since the requests are so strong, I figured I'll just make one now and then make another one later. Right now I'm in green rank, which isn't too bad. I'm actually facing like indigo and blue players, so the players are definitely not bad at all. But yeah, first race here is Cyberion Highway. And also, by the way guys, I'm not cherry picking these races. I just started recording and I'm playing each race in order, and I'm just cutting through all the in-between race time so you don't watch all that wasted time. And you can actually look at my rank after each race at the top left to know that I'm not lying. But yeah, anyways, been racing here. So yeah, we went to the small zone, just like my strategy videos. Really the main thing different with online is you have the more factors. Like you have all these people that can easily mess you up, and it's definitely a lot more improvisation compared to when you're offline. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And also there's just pressure, so like one little mess up can just kind of destroy you. But yeah, got some nice boosts here. Got a decent lead right now, actually, a pretty decent breakaway. And yeah, we always try to get the enemy boosts. Try to always get the enemy suctioned or try to destroy them so then you get a little boost. Anything helps. Yeah, we get the sword power, just in case. And then here I actually planned on saving my special. And looking back on it, actually wasn't a good idea. Should have just used it anyways, because this is actually the best part of the course to use it, since it's the hardest to get good airtime here. But yeah, just like always, we always fly to the left side, try to get avoiding those lasers. And we are in second, but it's not too bad. We can easily catch up with some good airtime at the end. Oh, nice. We got the 2 boosts. And yep, should have dropped a little bit early. Oh my gosh, that voice crack. Should have dropped a little bit earlier there. But yeah, we got some decent boosts here. And let's see how we finish. Close ending. But we end up taking the lead. Second race, Checker Nights. This is a course where usually I'll get first or second. It's intense though, because you have to pretty much drive it perfectly to get a decent finish. Even though there's so much air spaces, everybody who's fast on ground is also doing pretty good because they have shortcuts and stuff. But yeah, I hit that pretty nicely. Hit this one barely. And that definitely helps. Take the rails, try to get that star boost behind the guy, and we get some airtime here. And I couldn't land on the rail, yeah, so I just try to get airtime again because there's little bumps in the road. Like, I wouldn't try being super precise every single time. There's always other ways to do it. And I don't like this area. I will always say I don't like that part of the map. And then here, I play it safe. I'm not going to try to get on the right side. It's just not worth the risk. And then boom, we get some boost and airtime. And I try to always stay behind the star trail. That's the one good thing about the Wingstar on the ground. It has pretty good handling. So you can easily follow somebody's star trail and catch up and speed up. And yeah, once again, we get a nice thing there. And with the special, I'm actually planning on waiting because I want to save it for next section because I would actually have more airtime there. So I had to use it as late as possible. So now I don't have to worry about landing in any specific way, but I do mess up a little, lose some speed, unfortunately. Same thing again. And that was bad. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad there. And I'm sure, like, if I didn't get hit earlier, and also if I hit that boost panel on the left, I probably wouldn't have gotten past here. Also, I could have hit him. But yeah, close ending, ended in third. Not too bad. Alright, Magma Flows. This is usually a pretty good course. So much air time in here, so much fun parts on this course. I love it. And it also can be pretty close usually. So yeah, again, just follow the star trails. Try to get as best, you know, drifts as I can, closest lines. Spamming that fire. And yep, we do land on the middle branch. Definitely very nice here. Don't get stuck in the maze, especially as the wing star. And I'm just following the trail of this Poochie guy. Or girl, whoever. It's King DDD, so I'm saying a guy. And yeah. Boom, we get some more airtime here. I think I can actually cut that line a little bit tighter too. But I had to land early because those rocks weren't aligned for me to get a boost airtime there. So I had to get some guaranteed airtime. And yeah. Here I plan on saving the special, but honestly it makes no sense to do that. Just use it as early as possible because I can pretty much get airtime everywhere. So I don't need to save it for a time when I won't get it. And boom, middle branch again. Very nice. Still stuck behind Poochie. And I'm just trying to explore different paths. I don't know which one's fastest, but that one had enemies, so it could be a little faster. For Wingstar, at least. And yeah, once again, no alignment, so I have to get the guaranteed air, and then I get passed. Ugh, so unfortunate. But very close race, good ending, second place, can't be too mad. The dreaded Nebula Belt. At least it's not Mount Amber Falls, but you know, still nothing to be excited about. So my strategy, this is actually the second time I've ever played this course. What I tried to do this time was obviously try to follow the star trails as best as I can, and then get the power-ups, or the abilities, whatever you want to call them. Those are pretty much your only ticket to victory. You just gotta get lucky. At least that's my theory. So yeah, still following everything. I mean, it's pretty much like an intermission on Mario Kart. Now, I wonder if it would be more optimal to get the ability instead of actually going through that little ramp. I think it would have been better. But yeah, we get the ability here. Steel Ball, can't be too mad. Steel Ball is probably one of the best ones. Get a nice little lead, catch up there and hurt people. And then I get to just use the ability as well, my special. So, definitely a good sequence of events right there. And I didn't want to land early for that ability there, but it might have been worth it. I think the goal with this course is really not to worry about getting into the air, but you actually just want to get the abilities and hurt the other people and try to catch up as best as you can. But yeah, for the Wingstar. Oh, and then here, yeah, I messed up on the bomb. I should have thrown it forward. I just didn't know what I was doing. I freaked out for a sec. But yeah, that was a close ending. So, Third place with Wingstar and Nebula Belt, can't be too mad. And then look here, look at these times. Alright, ready? Ready? Oh my gosh. Ridiculously close. Alright, Crystalline Fissure. You already know. Pretty much a free win. Let's see how this goes. Obviously, follow the star trails. And then we get airtime. Coolest finding I've ever seen. And there is actually a glitch on this course for like an ultra cut, but I really hope it gets patched because I don't want it to be like one of those things. But I'm going to try something here. I want to get the tire, so I speed up and then let go of it. But I messed up. Still though, got a nice little recovery. I was still a little shaken up, so I mess up here. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this course is very forgiving. At least this area of the course is. And then we do the regular route for the rest of it. Boom, get some airtime. Nice. Everything played perfectly over here. Boom, get some more airtime, fly over the crystals. I don't know if those are crystals actually. Whatever. And then we inhale the enemy and shoot them at the little waddle dees and get an extra boost. We fly and land right before, getting more airtime. Perfect sequence there. So beautiful. Accidentally messed up just a little, but it doesn't matter. And yeah, pretty much same thing for the rest of the course. Get the inhale, get the little boost. Nice. Oh, messed up here too, but forgiving because we can do this. Beautiful. And then we get some more airtime coming up again. Same thing every single lap. The more you practice, the easier it gets, the more consistent you get. I'm not perfect yet, but you know, every time I play it gets better. Like here, I messed up. I want to save my special for the end because I slowed down just a little bit. And, you know, I just want to. I really didn't even need to. I was so far ahead. But yeah, easy ending. Nice lead. Easy first place. Alright, Steamgust Forge. This one's usually not too bad for the Wingstar. There is actually a new strategy. I'm narrating after recording this footage. I'm not talking while racing or else I'm messing up way too much. But yeah, there is actually a new way to take this course that I discovered. Definitely a lot faster too. So this way, I mean, you'll see what happens, but the other way is definitely a lot smoother. So yeah, let me know if you want me to make a video on that. I mean, even if you don't, I eventually will, so. But yeah, we do the brake pumping here. Regular route that I always show. And it's a little scary too, because usually these people have a pretty decent lead on me too. But yeah, got some nice air there. And then we get the sword ability. Take out all the enemies, get as much boost as I can. The more the merrier. And then this is usually the part where I gain a lead. Because it's just so much faster on Wingstar. See that? Like, oh man, that's nice. Yep, then we finish the course like regular. Also, those little steam thingies on the bottom left and right that I just hit, they actually don't really speed you up, they kind of just line you up. So, yeah. Regular, degular. And we destroy the boxes, because the boxes actually give a boost when you destroy them too. Fun fact, if you didn't know. Follow the star trail. And here I wanted to save my special for the next section, because I actually think it's a little bit better to use over there. Because I just get guaranteed airtime here. So yeah, nice timing on that. And then I can just stay in the air the whole time. Or even not, but just be faster. Because that's usually where I lose spots. But yeah, it looks pretty tight right now, but then if you remember from last lap, I'm pretty much guaranteed to finish in first now. Yep, pretty smooth ending. That's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something, and also I'll be sharing way more tips and strategies in the future for Wingstar. I think this vehicle has so much potential. Yeah.